She immediately started screaming at the top of her lungs, which caused Thomas to panic. Thomas shouted at Mildred and ordered her to stay quiet and that he was not there to harm her. She continued to scream and shout as loud as she could and quickly got up from her bed. She charged for the large kitchen knife on the dresser that Thomas had put down to search her purse. She swung the knife at Thomas several times in an attempt to defend herself from this intruder. Thomas tried his best to subdue her, grabbing her tightly and trying to restrain her while ordering her to stop and be quiet. During this struggle, Thomas put his hand over her mouth to silence her as he tried to retrieve the knife back from the woman. She bit his hand and continued to try and slash and stab Thomas in self-defense. Despite Mildred's best efforts to fight back, Thomas was able to pull the knife out of her hands. After regaining control of the large knife, Thomas stabbed the woman in her chest. Mildred continued to scream and cry at this point, with the large knife now lodged deeply inside her upper torso area. It was then that Thomas decided to quickly put her out of her misery, so he began repeatedly stabbing her in the chest multiple times with brute force. The woman screamed in agony and terror as this young man continued to stab her in her own bedroom. She fell to the floor and began losing large amounts of blood as she desperately tried to breathe and survive. Thomas realized that despite her multiple stab wounds, she was still breathing, and worried what to do next. It was then that Thomas put the knife to Mildred's throat and applied pressure against her neck while slashing open her throat and major artery. Mildred quickly bled to death, ending her cries for help in her own home. To see how this nightmare ends and watch more raw true crime content, click the link below and subscribe.